Have you heard of Soham? Soham is a software engineer who was hired by 20 different companies at the same time. How did he do that? He basically just faked his resume, vibe coded his way through interviews, and just, well, did all the jobs at the same time until he got busted by one company. So in a world where remote work is becoming the norm and where vibe coding is flooding our repos, how do you keep track of these bad hires? And let's be real, background checking tools are just, well, a nightmare right now. They're very clunky, they're very expensive, and they're just way too slow for our fast startup lives. This is why we've decided to build Unmask. We are Team Le Commit, and we've built Unmask for the Raise Hackathon and the Vultr Track. Unmask is your tool to bust unauthentic candidates by cross-referencing their CV, their LinkedIn, GitHub, calling references, and also giving you notes during interviews so that you can bust fake questions. But enough talking from me. Let's go to our hiring managers and see Unmask in action.
All right, let's dive into Unmask. We'll start by adding a new candidate. And to do that, we'll upload their CV, their LinkedIn profile, and their GitHub handle. As that loads in the background, Unmask is extracting and cross-referencing information using the Grok API and Meta modules to check for inconsistencies. It's looking at things like, do the job titles and the dates align across all the different documents, and is the open source contributions that are mentioned in the CV actually present on GitHub, and is there any sort of missing signals or red flags? And once that's done, we get an initial credibility assessment of the candidates based on their public footprint and their profile consistency. If the results looks reasonable, but we still want to move forward, we can initiate a reference call. And to do that, we can just enter the referee's name, phone number, and confirm the candidate's details. Now we trigger the call to hear what the reference has to say. In the background, we're using Twilio and 11 Labs API to automate the call, and the Grok API to transcribe and summarize it in real time. Once it's complete, Unmask adds that insight directly into the candidate's overall credibility score. And finally, when we reach the interview stage, we will have all the information in one place, previous notes, reference highlights, and red-yellow flags available live on screen, helping the hiring manager to ask targeted questions in real time.
Hey, thanks for taking the time to speak with me. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm calling to do a quick reference check for Alvin Yaldovic, who worked with you at Google. Do you have about 3 to 4 minutes?
Yeah, I can spare the time.
Perfect. To start, in what context did you work with Alvin Yaldovic at Google?
Oh yeah, we were working on the Chrome team together.
Okay, great. Can you share any projects you remember working on together?
Oh yeah, he was instrumental in getting the tab groups out the door. Yeah, just incredible deployment, shipped it. Really impressive engineer.
And how was your experience working with them on the new analytics dashboard?
It was really good. Alvin's got great communication skills and is a great agile developer.
That's great to hear. What were their strengths and things they could improve?
Things he could improve? Not much. He's awesome.
Thank you very much. This has been really helpful. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Right, so towards the end of it, if I'm happy with all the information that I've collected, I can start an interview. Start speaking here with Alvin. So I'm going to launch my Unmask Electron app and click on Ready for Interview. And it's going to start a conversation summary.
Yeah, I published multiple academic papers in top-tier journals.
As you can see, the system has detected the lie that Alvin just told me. And it gave me a reference action item that I can ask him. So, Alvin, I can see here that there is 3 publications on LinkedIn, but they appear to be thesis. Which specific journals publish your work?
Yeah, so it was like in ICLR and some school one.
As you can see, there is a detection of continued inflation. So the candidate mentioned false journal claims despite evidence, meaning that our system has managed to detect that Alvin once again wasn't honest, which means that he recommended another follow-up question.
Well, there you have it. Now you can bust your next Soham.
Yep, and we've just made it live, so go check it out.